was around, oh boy, I'm going to say right around 1970, 1971. I'll never forget it. I'm going to say probably around 1971. I got in trouble. I don't remember why I got in trouble, but I can remember crying. This happened at Mainville Elementary School, right up the road here in Warren County. Now, if you drive by the school today, it looks brand new. They've sandblasted it, they've put new windows in it, the whole 9 yards, but it's not. I started there, first grade, August 1969. 1969. But anyway, this is probably right around 1971. I'll never forget, I was crying so hard. And in those days, the closet was in the classroom. I can still remember going for my coat and crying. I don't know why. I'm assuming a teacher probably, I got a whipping by the teacher, got into trouble. I don't remember that. But I never will forget how hard I was crying, grabbing my coat. I can remember a little relief because I was going home on the school bus. School was over with. I can remember that. But I never forget grabbing my coat to get on the school bus and bawling my eyes out, crying hard. I don't remember what I got in trouble for, but boy, I never forget how hard I was crying. See, I would have been about 8 years old. 1971. I'm pretty sure it might have been 70. I'm going to stick to 1971. I never will forget. I can still remember going for my coat and crying. I never will forget that. And I remember, so glad. I guess I thought a teacher was being mean to me. And maybe the teacher was. Back in those days, there was no lawsuits. There was no laws like there is today. Today kids are protected. In those days, there was no protection. None. And a teacher, I don't remember a teacher abusing me, no. But I can remember being whipped on my butt legally. But in those days, they could beat the hell out of you. And the law was on their side. That's just the way it was in 1971. Life has drastically changed for school kids. It really has. But I never will forget, when I went for my coat, just crying. I can still remember how hard I was crying. I never will forget that. I don't remember what I got in trouble for. But boy, I can remember... that very clearly remember how hard I was crying, grabbing my coat to get on the school bus to go home. Man, I'll never forget that. Yeah, I was about 8 years old, 1971. Never will forget that. What a memory.